All right. Welcome. For some of you, welcome back. It is Friday. We are at July 19th. This is a latest news, last 24, 48 hours, what's been going on, things I've extracted, things I'd want to share with you. A little bit maybe off the beaten path of what you're hearing in some of the more mainstream news outlets. So, I think there are stories out there that should be heard, deserve to be heard. Some more important than others, but nonetheless, I personally deem them, pretty darn interesting. So, not going to be a big, not going to be a huge video. Nothing crazy going on, but let's get into it. Just a couple last minute tweaks here, and we're good to go. But like I said, maybe about 4 items I want to cover. All right, so we're going to start off with, let's do this. Ryan Vargas is going to make his NASCAR National Series debut at Iowa. Now, this race is nice because obviously whenever you have a rookie who's starting off and, starting his career off, it's always a great thing. So always want to see someone do well and get off on the right foot in a series. But Ryan was a Wendell Scott Trailblazer Award winner, and he's making his debut at Iowa Speedway, driving the number 15 car for JD Motorsports. Now, obviously, Ryan is very excited about this, but one thing that I picked out, and I'm always root for people facing a little adversity, is that he's 18 years old, and he's from La Mirada, California, and he competed full time in the K&N Pro Series East for Rev Racing last season, picking up 6 top 10 finishes and finishing the placing 6th in the final standings of the season. And he was previously a member of the NASCAR Drive for Diversity and the NASCAR Next classes. But Ryan, he also suffers from craniosynostosis, which is a condition which causes brain and skull growth problems. So his sponsor, Cranio Care Bears, is a nonprofit that aims to spread awareness about this, and they do it through support, compassion, and care packages and so on. But Ryan teamed up with the team owner, Johnny Davies, and they were like a match made in heaven. I mean, they were perfect. So it's I'm happy for Ryan. It's good to see he's going to get a shot like this. I wish him all the best. I think we should all be rooting for him at Iowa this weekend. It's a good story. The kid's over the moon, 18 years old. Wish him nothing but success. So go get him, Ryan. All right. Moving forward, we're going to get into the power rankings. Let's do some power rankings. Haven't done power rankings pretty much, I don't think, yet in any video. But actually, before we do, quick little break. On the screen behind me, I have the Blank Pane GT at Zandvoort from last weekend. The GT World YouTube channel just released the full race uninterrupted on their channel. So, got that up, viewing that. Thank you, GT World, for putting up so much awesome racing for free. So great stuff. Okay, so let's get into the power rankings. What we're going to look at is coming in at the top of the spot is Alexander Rossi. I mean, this guy's recorded six straight top 5 finishes, including a 3rd at Toronto last weekend. The guy's an animal. So he's having a great season. He almost started off the season with the win at Indy, came really close. For those of you who watched and remember that, came really close. But as we go through the power rankings, You know, we look at Simon Pagenaud, moved up from 7th from the power rankings prior week, but he had a dominant weekend in Canada, and he's looking strong, you know, coming and going here, but he's been strong recently. Third in the rankings, Joseph Newgarden dropped one spot, was at the number 2 spot, dropped down to 3. Has led the points after every race, except for the Indy 500. So very strong season for Newgarden. 4th place, Scott Dixon. 5th place, Graham Rahal. 6th place, Felix Rosenquist. 7th place, Colton Herta, who made it onto this list, was not rated in the prior week. 8th is James Hinchcliffe. 9th, Santino Ferrucci. And 10th, Ryan Hunter-Reay. And dropping out of the top 10 from the power rankings from the prior week is Will Power, Graham Rahal, Marcus Ericsson, and Takuma Sato. All right, so good stuff, man. I mean, listen, Will Power dropped out. He's in the number 11 spot, but there were 2 cautions at Toronto at that IndyCar race last weekend, and you know, Will was the cause of both of them. So he tumbles out of the ratings. All right, but I'm sure he'll find his way back in soon. Good luck to him. Good luck to Rossi, who is just killing it, and going to move forward. Next story. Supercars, V8 Supercars are considering a drive-by-wire throttle system. All right, I mean, listen. It's a significant enough technical change for the V8s that definitely worth mentioning here. You know, I think it's as part of a cost-cutting push. They're looking to increase engine life from next year onwards, helping teams cut down on the expensive rebuilds. So, is this the silver bullet that's going to do that for them? Is this maybe? But you know, they're saying tweaks to the engine package could include a move away from a traditional throttle cable system in favor of drive-by-wire. The electronic system is being tested and evaluated today at Queensland Raceway as part of a trial of a new ECU package, with testing being carried out by Craig Lowndes in the 888's Sandman, quote-unquote Sandman Supercars wagon. This story is courtesy of Motorsport.com. Thank you to them for putting that out there. But we'll see how it plays out. If it helps if it helps from a technical standpoint and helps longevity of the cars and streamlines some of the costs of, associated with running the series, then it's a good thing. Hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully that it's a positive change for them and it works out well. Moving forward, very, very, very cool video put out by the official Porsche YouTube channel of Lars Kern, who is a Porsche development driver who took the 911 GT2 RS around the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park and broke the lap record. So he does that. It's his first visit. It's his first visit to the track, and I believe he pretty much crushes it within his second or third lap. And this is for production sports cars. So you know what? That's what you call a talented driver. Someone who can just get in the car. Obviously, he's familiar with the car as a Porsche development driver, but not familiar with the track. And he's able to go out there and just stick it. It was a very clean lap. If you watch it on the Porsche YouTube channel, and he's just doing it right. He's got the car that is rewarding him for taking the perfect line around the track. So pretty cool watch. Once again, the official Porsche YouTube channel, check it out. Moving forward, even cooler than that, Jenson Button drives the 2009, the Braun BGP001 car around Silverstone. So this is the car he actually won the championship with Braun. He and Ross Braun got together, and Ross allowed him to take this car out. You know, obviously Jenson Button was over the moon at the chance to take this car not only around his home track at Silverstone, but once again, the car he actually won the championship in. For Ross, it was good to see the car just stretching its legs a little bit, listening to it. One of the things that they both mentioned in the video is just the sound. Everyone misses the sound of cars. They were very polite about it, and nothing, you know, they didn't want to take anything away from current F1 cars, but the sound of the car in this video is just awesome to listen to. He just has fun, and they kind of reminisce together about what it was like working together, winning the championship, working with this particular car. Really cool video. This was put out on the Sky Sports F1, so courtesy of Sky Sports F1. Very nice of them to put this video out there. Very, very nice video. It's always great to see, you know, videos like this where you can kind of reminisce a little bit looking at cars that just aren't on the track anymore. I mean, you know, if you think about it, the new cars come out every year, and cars that you just still have fresh in your head that you just saw a few years ago are, although 2009 is more than a few years, but still, cars that you just saw, you don't hear them anymore, you don't see them anymore. They just kind of disappear into the owners' garages, the team's garages, and it's nice to check it out. Great video. Check it out. Sky Sports F1 on YouTube. Jenson Button just ripping it up in the BGP RBP, I'm sorry, 001 car from 2009. Awesome. All right. That about wraps it up. I think that's a wrap for today. You could also find the weekend race schedule that was just put out. So all the racing, all the coverage, where to watch, that video I just put out. So look for that for the weekend, race weekend of July 20th and the 21st. If you like these videos, please follow, please subscribe. This is going out on the Flyin18T everything atmosphere. So you got Flyin18T. Once again, it's FLYIN, number 1, number 8, letter T, on Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and now very recently Reddit. So this is going to be hitting everywhere, and feel free, questions, comments, suggestions, and just for the sake of discussion, would like to host more open discussion videos. If anyone is brave enough to want to come on and join on a live video, a live stream, and have a video conference and join in some of the more recent topics and news in the racing community, would absolutely love it and would welcome it. So it would be a lot of fun. There's plenty of topics to go over, and plenty of things worth discussing and sharing with the community. So I thank you very much. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will see you real soon. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.